Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Susan Shine Carlin, shineonsoulcenter.com, and this is the Daily Vibe Ride. Thanks so much for being here. I'm going to give you 5 pieces of gratitude because gratitude raises up our vibration, and then 3 other things to raise our vibration, and then I'll leave you with an empowering statement. So I'll start with my gratitude. I am thankful that the sun is out. We've had like extra June gloom here in California. So I'm really, really thankful that the sun is out. It's a beautiful day. I am thankful to have food in my pantry and in my fridge during these interesting times, for sure. I am thankful that my family is healthy. Number 4, I am thankful to be able to go swimming in the ocean. And number 5, I am thankful again for you guys very, very, very much, and for the nudge to do this, the Vibe Ride, because it helps me so very, very much. And so thank you guys for being here. And again, it's not popping up like who's with me, but I feel ya, so thanks for being there. Okay, so the first trick to raise your vibe is to write yourself a love letter. And so I did this when it came to me. I didn't write it down, but think of 5 things that you absolutely love about yourself and write them down. And so just thinking about 5 things, it was like, oh, it was kind of a cool exercise. So it definitely lifted my vibe. And so then you could pay it forward too and tell somebody else 5 things that you love about them as well. So that's your first trick. And then your second trick is we're going to play pretend again. Innocence, childlike, right? So pretend to be one of your favorite animals. And so what came to mind for me is one of my spirit animals is a hawk. And so here we go. Woo! Actually, it works. It really does work. It's hilarious. I love it when I get these nudges and then I go to do it and it works. So play, pretend, be silly, be innocent like a child, and raise up your vibe. Okay, so the third thing that we're going to do is 3 spirit animal cards or medicine cards. And so I'm going to shuffle up and draw 3 off the top. And so pick a number between 1 and 3, and you can ask a question or set an intention, or whatever you need a little guidance on for today. And whether you watch it now or later, it doesn't matter. It's for you. So let me go ahead and shuffle up here. And love that card. Okay. And we'll see what comes through. I hope everybody's doing great. It's Wednesday, Winning Wednesday. Halfway through the work week, so that's exciting. And I hope you all are safe and doing great. And thank you again so much for all the comments and the private messages and whatnot. I really, really love to hear how you guys are doing. I love to hear the feedback. It really means the world to me, and I'm just so thankful to be here with you guys. So, okay, let's do this. It's lots of energy in the air. I think this full moon is getting people a certain way. I think it's an Aquarius moon. Okay. Oops. Do it like that. Nice. Okay, and so this is this is a deck that I do pull a card from every day, and then once in a while I get the nudge to use it for you guys. But I have my book here because I want to give you guys the best information and see what else comes up. And some of these cards I don't pull on a regular basis for myself. So for you number 1s, the first card is, ooh, I've had too much caffeine. Look at that shake. No food, too much caffeine, not good, but fixable. Okay, so the fox is for you number 1s, and the fox is about, being cunning and creative and ingenious in your solutions to hide problems, the word for the fox is camouflage. Fox, where are you? Under the ferns, becoming the forest so I can learn? Are you watching, invisible to me, trying to teach me to become a tree? So the fox is about adaptability as well. And so if this is coming up for you, one of the messages about the fox medicine is, well, it's camouflage. And so you can actually, if you work on this, you can actually picture yourself blending into your surroundings. And then you're observing the people around you. And so in observing, you'll pick up certain patterns. And in that regard, you'll start knowing what's going to happen before it happens because of the patterns of the way that the people around you are interacting. And so when you can just kind of blend into the scenery and become the camouflage, you can get a different perspective on what's going on around you. And also you can ghost out. Like you can poke out of the party and no one notices you're missing when you're employing the fox medicine. So it's kind of interesting. And it says, if fox has chosen to share its medicine with you, it is a sign that you are to become like the wind, which is unseen yet is able to weave into and through any location or situation. You would be wise to observe the acts of others rather than their words at this time. Use your cunning nature in a positive way. Keep silent about who and what you are observing. And learning the art of camouflage, you need to test your abilities to pull this off. And so for you number ones, it could be that you've got something that you're trying to kind of figure out, and that it involves maybe your workplace, coworkers, or your family, some friends, some other people. And so I would say the message for you number ones right now is to zip it and watch, and then watch for people's actions versus their words and what they're saying in order to get clarity and discernment with what's on your mind. Okay, so that's for your number ones. And number two is the horse, and that is about power, right? So we talk about horsepower, right, when we're talking about a vehicle. And so this is a very powerful card, and again I'm going to, the word for it is power. Mighty horse, power to run across the open plains, or to bring the vision of the shields dancing in purple dream rain. So the power of the horse, the story that the book tells is about a shaman who was traveling across the plains to help some other people, and a group of wild horses came up, and the different colors of the different horses represented different gifts of insight that they were imparting with their horse medicine to the shaman. And so the thing from Spider-Man comes up, right? Like, with great power comes great responsibility. And so with the horses appear, it's a reminder that you have lots of power within you. And so if you're feeling overwhelmed about a certain situation right now and you're feeling powerless, it's a reminder to you, hey Adrian, thank you so much, kind words. It's a reminder to recognize that power within yourself, the power in the universe, that the universe has your back, and to use your power also, with integrity and ethics, and in the spirit of helping yourself and others, and so that you're using your power responsibly. Okay, so that's for your number twos. And then number three is the whale. And I'm going to refer to the book for this. I think I've only had the whale a couple times. And this Native American spirituality story of the whale is that it's the great record keeper. So the word associated with it is record keeper. And it's the great record keeper of the oceans, of time when the land that's now covered by the oceans was a different land. And so it says, whale of mighty oceans, you have seen it all. Secrets of the ages are heard within your call. Teach me how to hear your words and how to understand the very roots of history of where our world began. And so the whale medicine too is to remember from which you came, right? And so sometimes when people, how do I say this? I don't want to say aren't awake, But when they just don't remember. They don't remember from whence they've come. So when you have somebody who's doing some awful things and making really bad decisions, maybe, you know, a person in power or whatnot, just anyone who is doing atrocious things, and you're thinking, you know, how's that even possible? How are you capable of that? My personal belief is that they forgot from whence they have come. And so the whale is a reminder of where you've come, and that is from love, right? From pure love, from the universal energy of love. And so that's what's coming up for me, for your number threes. If you have been struggling with maybe what your divine purpose is and why you're here, and maybe some self-esteem issues are coming up for some reason. So if it's been a little bit of, and of course this is personal, so please, you know, you don't have to comment, but you know if I'm talking to you, if you're kind of feeling like a little of that, that insecurity and that feeling of being overwhelmed, the whale's here to remind you that, that you are enough and that you are pure love, and to remember from whence you've come. Okay, let me see if there's anything else here that's popping out. If you pull the whale card, you are being asked to tap into these records and allow yourself to be sung to by those who have the original language. We are only creatures who do not have our own unique cry or call. Find yours. Allow your voice to use this sound to release tension or emotion. Whale signals the time of finding your origins, of seeing your overall destiny as coded in your DNA, and of finding the sounds that will release those records. You may never be the same again. So that's really lovely for number threes. Okay, so those are your three things to raise up your vibe. Thank you so much again for hanging out with me. And I'll leave you with an empowering statement, and that is, you are freaking fantastic. I am freaking fantastic. Okay, I love you all so very, very much. I plan to see you tomorrow. Take good care of yourselves, be safe, and thank you so much for being here.